Sean Diddy Combs' children are speaking out ahead of his bail appeal. Not only that, DJ Envy of The Breakfast Club is receiving a lot of backlash in his defense of Diddy getting bail. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, Diddy is up for a bail appeal on November 4th, his birthday. And it seems as if he's pulling out all the PR stunts that he needs in order to gain public opinion. But he doesn't realize that doesn't work in court. So we say this because, as you know, it was just maybe a couple of weeks ago that Janice Combs, his mother, came out with her own statement to a local news outlet defending and coming to the defense of her son. Well, now his children are speaking out. And look, I think we all can say that we feel for his kids. However, I don't think Diddy was thinking of his children when he was doing and continuing what he was doing, according to the Southern District of New York. They say that his crimes stem all the way back to, I forgot how long ago, there was 2008, and they said up until this year. I just would like to remind you what was said in this indictment over a month ago. They said he was still engaging in this, quote, freak-off behavior, but not just that. We also have to keep in mind some of the other accusations of kidnapping, racketeering. There are a lot of damning accusations. Also, which is a federal crime, he had teens in his home with serial numbers scratched off of them, which is illegal. Well, his family decided to speak out in his defense. And I said this is very strategic timing because he does have a bail appeal hearing. As you know, he's been denied bail twice because the Southern District of New York and many people believe, including his alleged victims, that Sean Diddy Combs is a menace to society, is dangerous to the community. They also believe that he's a flight risk, but I think they more are concerned that he will interfere with this investigation and reach out to witnesses. I'll say this, though, because People Magazine had an exclusive about a week ago saying even though Diddy's in jail, he still has power and influence from the inside. So Diddy's kids, in a collaborative post, posted a picture of the family together, including Janice Combs and Diddy's latest baby's mother. As you know, he has a young child, Love. His most recent post on Instagram was of Love. It seems as if he's trying to change the narrative and only showing his new baby girl. And I say that not because I'm cynical. I say that because it's been very clear what Diddy has been trying to do. We've seen it from his own attorney going on TMZ's Tubi documentary. He feels as if he can change the public's opinion, and that will change the outcome of this criminal case. Sometimes it can. I don't know how it's going to affect this situation. What I will say it's not affecting, we talked about in a separate video yesterday, it's not affecting his streaming numbers. His streaming numbers have only gone up since his legal situation. So in a collective post, the family posted this picture of them with Diddy. I don't know when this was, but they say this in the caption: "The past month has devastated our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united, supporting you every step of the way. We hold on to the truth, knowing it will prevail, and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss you and love you, Dad." This is also a collaborative post with Quincy. As you know, Quincy grew up with Diddy as a father figure. As you know, Quincy's biological father is Albie Shore. Albie Shore has been slamming Diddy, specifically now that Diddy's in jail, accusing Diddy of some damning things, including being a part of his most recent health scare. Guys, the Kempire After Dark live experience has not ended. We're coming to Los Angeles on November 20th. Then we will be in London on December 8th. And just announced, we are coming back to Washington, D.C. next year, January 24th at Union Stage. Tickets go on sale for that event on October 24th. More information on our Los Angeles and London shows will be available in the description. Get your tickets today. As you know, a lot of people have opinions and a lot of people have speculations. So DJ Envy, one of the hosts of the Breakfast Club, spoke out on his own podcast with his wife and had this to say in regards to defending that Diddy should be allowed bail because people like Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, all who have been convicted, all were given bail.
It doesn't look good for him.
I will say this, Diddy's a freaky. Like freaky. Like freaky Friday, freaky Thursday, freaky Monday, freaky Wednesday. And there's nothing wrong with being a freaky person.
There's nothing wrong with being a freaky person.
So the fact that he has 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube just means he just like to get shopping. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing illegal about that. Now, the one thing I will say that I don't like is I don't like how people, I mean, everybody's going to crack a joke. I mean, it is what it is. I don't like how people convict him before hearing all of the evidence, right? I didn't like the fact that they didn't give him a bond. And the reason is he was going to put up $50 million, his house, his mom's house. The reason I feel that is he was giving up his passports. Diddy has 3 kids without a mom, right? Mm-hmm. Kim Porter passed away. So he has 2 twins that are 17 years old that don't have their dad right now and probably won't have their dad for the next 2 years until the trial is over. I feel like he should have got a bond and been able to fight this outside while he did. Harvey Weinstein had a bond. Bill Cosby had a bond. OJ had a bond. And people could say OJ ran. He took off and they chased him and he still had a bond. Now, in this society, it feels like you're guilty and you have to prove yourself to be innocent. But it should be the other way. You should be innocent to proven guilty. Now, the stories that I'm hearing, like I said, I don't know. Hopefully soon we'll see evidence, but I do think it's sad that somebody with such a great legacy is destroyed.
I have to keep saying this in regards to when people refer to Diddy's legacy. If you've been following Diddy's career the last 30 years, if you've been reporting and following the stories and the rumors, Diddy's career and his elevation to where he is or was always marred with he steals from his artists. So his legacy has always been, for me, a little shaky. And a lot of people are like, I'm not going to get a record deal from Diddy. Yes, plenty of people still wanted to because people will do anything. Okay, he has this high life. He's making all this money. I want that level of success. And I'm not going to take away that Diddy did have hits that probably tell a chapter of your life. However, we have to remember, part of his legacy has been marred by rumors of thievery, bad behavior. So some of what we're hearing now only confirms some of the rumors we've heard over the years, decades. So when we always refer to his legacy, Bow Wow said the same thing. You know, he used to throw the best parties. He was aspirational. And a lot of us don't realize what exactly did Diddy ever give you a school in regards to how to do what he did? Because according to what the Southern District of New York is accusing him of, is that he utilized his power and influence to abuse people. And some speculate that he used this abuse in order to blackmail people to rise in popularity and fame. That's why it's important not to idolize people, especially if you don't know how they were able to create the wealth and popularity that they have. Because are you willing to do some of those immoral, disgusting, and illegal things?
The things that he did. Now, if he did do the things that they said that he did, he should go to jail for a long time. If he did, absolutely, positively, not even looking back, he should go to jail. But we'll see. And the reason I asked you is because, you know, people always ask, how does that affect how you listen to his music, though?
Before I answer that question, I
just want to pause there before she shares her thoughts. As I mentioned before, we did a video yesterday telling you that his streaming numbers, Diddy's streaming numbers, have only gone up. We've seen that with R. Kelly. And one of the things, a professor from the Berklee School of Music said that some of why you see streaming numbers go up when you see these public figures go through their drama is because there is curiosity. Back in the day when you had to get music, you had to actually go out to the store and pick up music. We probably wouldn't see those numbers go up when people were going through their drama. However, with streaming, you literally, it's the anonymity of it all. You can like, did R. Kelly say some of this stuff in his music? R. Kelly, till this day, his numbers are still up, still a part of many playlists. So somehow, some way, people are still streaming their music. They're able to separate, and some people can separate the art from the person. It's hard for me with R. Kelly because some of his art, a lot of people say he was putting some of that treachery in his music. So I'd much rather not put that in my system, but that's me.
Having 3 children that are already without a mother and potentially will be without a father if, being that he's not released on bond has nothing to do with it.
It does.
Not to me.
Well, it does. Look at.
Hold on. I don't think that has anything to do with it. There's a lot of people that commit crimes that their home life is not all sewn up. That's not a factor. If I'm a judge, that's not a factor. Hopefully you have family that can step in your absence. I'm more so just leaning to what's fair because I don't believe in anyone being convicted.
Look, and I'm sure that is part of why, follow me. This is part of the reason why I connect some of the stories. We did talk a little bit about this video last night during our live stream, but this is why I'm piecing these 2 stories together about the family coming out with their statement overnight. And now we're talking about DJ Envy in regards to using the whole, well, he has kids without a mom. As you know, Kim Porter passed away. There are stories out there that did he have something to do with the family? In their last post, slammed the book, Kim Porter's Lost Words. They slammed that as not true. There's no speculation around their mother's passing. But you know where there's no speculation around also? There's no speculation around Diddy harming Cassie Ventura in that 2016 hotel security footage. If anything, he deserves to be in prison for that. Here's the difference in regards to Diddy versus a Bill Cosby or Harvey Weinstein or an R. Kelly or OJ. That's a whole other thing. But the difference here is that we've seen a history of coercion from Diddy. We've seen that Diddy has gotten away with bad behavior for 30 years, maybe longer. The Southern District of New York, based on what they know, we have to remember, we don't know all the details of what they discovered in their raids and the evidence that they have. Diddy's legal team is slowly but surely getting that information and preparing for trial on May 5th of 2025. We don't know all the information. We also don't know, because there is speculation, and one lawsuit recently confirmed, that there may have been a substance in the baby oil and lube that may have debilitated people that were participating. There are rumors and allegations that possibly Diddy would utilize things to debilitate people from making consensual decisions in regards to being with him. Those are the allegations. So the Southern District of New York is concerned not only that Diddy is a flight risk, they're also concerned that even if they let him out and he's under all of these stipulations because they believe he's trying to buy his way out of detention, they are concerned that he will still reach out to victims. Honestly, even if Diddy's in jail or out of jail, I still feel like he can still do that because I do believe he still has a network of people on the outside. And there are still people saying free Diddy. According to the report we did yesterday, 12,000 people have used the free Diddy on TikTok alone, the #1 website right now. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to what DJ Envy had to say. And look, everyone has a right to their opinion, but we also have a right to disagree. And it's all about how you say it. And I want to know your thoughts on the family speaking out today. As always, let's continue this conversation there. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter.